Hey folks, how you doing? Thought I would talk about karma. Uh, the word karma, okay? I means kar means the underworld. And we say ma means the law, and then we're talking about like the law of the underworld. And when it comes to laws, it seemed like people could address their grievances, perhaps asking freedom from the emotional pain that they suffer, that they refer to as karma. Uh, the underworld is a place where human values sort of come back to them, causing them pain and suffering. Where they wish to get freedom from their discomforts. But these discomforts are the result of their personality, their value system, which has turned against them. And until people realize this and then begin to do something about it, they're going to continue to suffer. Perhaps until, let's say, old age. They reach old age, then their personality characteristics begin to wane. They decrease. People are not so much involved with their earthly life as they age. So the victim of karma is the victim of himself. But that's difficult for people to understand who complains about their karma, because people are often told that the karma is a result of sins that they have committed in some far-off, distant past life that has come back to haunt them. Well, of course, they can't remember this past life. They can't remember exactly what they did, if this were true. Not the past life. It is not the past life that they should be concerned about. It is this one. In other words, what have they done in this life that results in their torment? So the woman says that she wants to know whether she could get rid of the good karma, get rid of the bad karma, and keep the good karma. You see? No, you can't. Even though some people claim that, well, I'm always happy, indicating that they're not ever sad, they don't have any setbacks. Well, that's hard to believe. That would indicate that the person has eliminated the bad karma and kept the good karma. It don't work like that. You know, karma fluctuates. Like our passions. So our passions are equivalent to karma. Why do our passions fluctuate? Well, one thing for sure is that the human, is subjected to cosmic movements, cosmic fluctuations of or movements of the sun and our moon and the planets and other cosmic forces so distant away that you probably can't even see them with a microscope or telescope. You see. So the human is affected by even unknown forces. And he's also affected by even the movements of Earth. As the planet Earth rotates on its axis, the planet Earth like wobbles. There's declination, giving us our seasons. And the Earth, at top speed, orbits the sun. So the human, is affected by these various movements. And there is a time, however, such as at the equinox, where things tend to stand still. There's a balancing, so it is said, at the equinox. Well, people still complain because this balance at the equinox will only last, a day or two at the most, I would say. But anyway, because the human is affected by the movements of the celestial bodies in our solar system, his nervous system is affected. These movements have an impact on the human nervous system. And the nervous system, for example, feeds energy to the glands and the organs of the body, including the brain. And this, would cause fluctuations of how a person feels. And then those fluctuations, coupled with the value system that the person has accumulated in his life, his personality, these fluctuations affect the personality. And so the person then have thoughts, and he doesn't even know the source of his thoughts. You see, because there are so many things that affect the human, affect his passions, his emotions, his nervous system. The organs and glands of the body, which have an impact on the brain, have an impact on the way he thinks and what he feels is important to him, and so forth and so on. Like his value system. He feels that is important to him. And he proceeds through life with a value system that is faulty. The value system that actually leads to his karmic experiences. That is, those values that are, let's say, truly opposed to his true self or his life force. There's conflict within, inner conflict. You see. And these cause karma, along with the faulty values that he clings to, those values that he believes he needs, when in fact he don't. He needs values by which he can lead his life, but he doesn't need the bad ones. So in order to make some changes, some modifications, he could change his lifestyle. Live by needs instead of wants and desires. Live in moderation. That would help tremendously. But people can't do that because they have to keep up with their values. They have to keep up with what family and friends, etc., are doing. So this continues with this problem. So he continues to be a slave to his own values. And he's going to continue to experience karma until he makes such change that he is able to balance his life, bring balance to his passions, etc. This requires certain exercises, you see, and such as yoga exercises. Yoga exercises can bring balance to a person's life where the celestial effects will not have the same power, or the person won't experience these effects as much. And his personality, for example, or his value system, okay, can, at that point, the bad effects of the value system, the terrible values that a person carries around with him that gives him these problems, can be more easily removed because the passions are, at this point, under control. He's controlling his passions, and he uses them instead of them using him. See? Now, once a person is able to bring his passions under control, which is a transformation or a resurrection in itself, he will be able to overcome or at least reduce the karma tremendously. Everyone is not everyone, all people, okay, do not or are not affected by karma. Some people are free of karma. And these are the people who live in moderation. That's the key. Balancing one's passions, living in moderation, reducing the desires and wants will help you tremendously in eradicating what you call karma. No, karma does not come from what happened in some distant past lives that keep you trying to redeem yourself from what you've done in some past life. And you can't even remember what it was. People can't remember what it is they're supposed to have done. So I wouldn't take that route. Never mind that. Let the past take care of the past. People should take care of the here and now to get rid of their karma. Okay, thank you for tuning in. And I'll be getting back with you soon. I have a lot more to talk about. And subscribe. 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 Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.